Shy of the 5 at the 6. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. First and goal from the 6. Here's Winston. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Has it all. Speed, power, and a full arsenal of moves to get to the quarterback. The Defensive Rookie of the Year in 2020, he had 7.5 sacks that season. They expect plenty more in the future.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
Kick by Lutz is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Marcus Mariota getting ready to go again here on offense. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the second quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks. No touchdown passes yet either. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop it well short.
So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Alvin Kamara and the Saints set to start their next drive. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
To throw again on 2nd down. Winston. And he caught it up. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. Point after try forthcoming. So he missed his lone field goal try, but he's got this one as that extends their lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. On the return, Dwayne Washington. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. From the gun, Winston. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Winston now from the 50. He gets it complete to Harris. 7 yards there and a first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Jameis again. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 33. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. Throw left side, got to be taken in by Harris. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And Lutz's kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in our nation's capital with the Washington football team on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you, too, in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We'll start up in the Twin Cities. Minnesota hosting Detroit in the NFC North. And they're drawing close to halftime with the Vikings out on top. Dalvin Cook has scored a touchdown there. Next, we head down to Houston to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they currently trail in that game against the visiting Patriots. The Pats seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And right now they have the lead over the visiting Dolphins. Tom Brady, sharp as ever. He's got 2 touchdown passes. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here is Washington now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Gibson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Play action now, Mariota. Into the secondary, past the 40. Mariota so nimble, sliding to the ground with a first down. A gain there of 21 yards.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Mariota now to throw on first down. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. On the draw, it's Gibson. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 32-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
Two running plays, each lose a yard. They'll need to do much better now on 3rd and 12. To throw is Mariota. The throw taken in by Sims. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot, if that's what they want to do.
And his kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4.
Salute when you see me. That jealousy is an ocean, and you either float or you sink it. Moment of truth, credit check, you not approved. BB King, I'm in love with the blues. Don't start me up, I got finishing moves. Look, salute when you see me. Slid through all the commotion, it's breaking news, they got an ad on TV. Popping out on them, I'm politicking, probably in a section where you not permitted. My honey's matching my Dodger fitted, playing all go, ain't no stopping in it. Look, salute when you see me. I bought her a CC and that was her purse. Disgusting with do for a purse. Disgusting with do for the clout. I'm one of the realest. The realest could vouch. They thought I was done, but all that out. You gotta play my next around. Salute when you see me. Put in the car to my runner gets you speedy. Still thugging like the days when they...
Welcome back, everybody, to FedEx Field, just outside of our nation's capital. As it stands, it's the Saints who have possession of the ball as we roll on in quarter number 3. Jameis to throw it. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
And how about for Alvin Kamara? Another great year that he's coming off of as an all-around player, but especially as a pass catcher. 81 receptions each of his first 3 NFL seasons. Last year added 2 more to finish with 83, the most by any running back in the NFL. An awfully dangerous man in the open field.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Winston. His throw incomplete. 2nd and 10. To throw is Winston. Smith catches left side. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
To the air again with Winston. Into the hands of his receiver, Humphrey. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. And Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Once more, Gibson. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Mariota on the move to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To throw, Mariota. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Mariota from the gun on third down. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Open man is the tight end, Troutman. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They'll drop to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Jonathan Allen in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And taken at the 46. Oh, he shifts past him. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
And the Washington offense going back to work.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Mariota now. Flushed. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Cameron Jordan able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And, of course, that's not an easy man to sack. You know how elusive he can be, try to get outside of the pocket. That was a great play on the defensive side.
And I wonder what was going through his mind, because he didn't seem as committed to using his legs to pick up yardage. He wanted to keep that play alive, so either take off and go or throw it away. But he held on to the football and ended up getting sacked.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And that's his 2nd sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And, partner, it's still just the 3rd quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet. Even if he's not getting a sack, he's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And, Charles, we've seen almost 3 full quarters now, and neither offense can really get it going. Neither has hit the end zone, and neither side seemingly can make that big play.
But the game hasn't been devoid of action, because these two defenses, they've taken over and they've slugged it out. But I think you're exactly right. We're at that stage of the game now where one of these offenses, if they make a big play, that could be the difference.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Working with a 2nd and 3. Here's Winston. Back to Kamara for another catch. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll set up to throw. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2nd down, and it's Kamara again. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing, because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the path.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Saints are right back in this football game. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And tough going there, as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Marcus Davenport there to take him down. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
On 3rd down, Mariota. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And that's McCoy, who is still down following the play. Appears shaken up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Here's 2nd and 10. They run it again with Kamara. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. The Saints on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 4. A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Washington. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Working out of the gun, Winston. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Marcus Mariota and the offense heading back out for their next possession. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game. They're only 1 score down.
Yeah, true. We could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Mariota to throw it.
Hitting Samuel on the slant.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Throwing, Mariota. Out to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. From the gun, Mariota. He'll buy some time right. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This would have been less, but it is a first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Throwing is Mariota. Over the middle, open is Thomas. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive there. He hits the reliable target. Mariota on first down. And that's complete. It's Sims. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. From the red zone now, Mariota. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They run the counter. Gibson. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Looking and finding Thomas in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And Washington has taken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And we will not see a run back here from Harris. Winston and the Saints now.
Down 17-13, just over a minute 40 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Winston.
A short one to the tight end, Troutman.
And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. The Saints in the hurry up here, clock continuing to roll.
It's complete, Kamara.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Winston to throw.
Throw left side complete to Troutman.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now Winston. And this one complete to Smith. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Winston. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw.
We'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. He'll look to throw. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
So for Washington, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now.